Hey, it's Zenworm, and today I'm going to be talking about the Canary home security smart device camera thingy. So just a heads up, this video is going to be about the Canary exclusively as a home security camera. It's not going to be about whether or not you should have a camera at all in your house, because I believe 100% for sure, if you can afford it, everyone should have a camera in their house. And I speak unfortunately from experience. When we first moved into our current home, I decided to go the DIY route with our home security. And I did a lot of research and found a TrendNet IP camera on Amazon, got it set up to run notifications through our home computer to my cell phone and my wife's cell phone. And I kid you not a week after I had that thing set up, I got a notification one day when I was about to leave work, and it showed me that there was a guy in our house. Like right then, someone was in our house robbing it. And of course I called the cops immediately, and because of the videos and the photos, I was able to give them an accurate description of what this guy looked like and what he was wearing. And because of that, while I was still on the phone with police dispatch, they were able to apprehend this guy and this other guy that was helping him out as sort of a lookout. So guys, I'm a firm believer in having a security camera to monitor your house. The question is, how much better is the Canary than the DIY hacked together solution that I had before? Well, let's find out. All right, so the initial setup of the Canary is pretty easy. From the initial unboxing, you can tell this is a very Apple-fied experience, like so many things today, with the white box and kind of unveiling the product, which is not a bad thing. It's cool. It's a cool looking product. There's not that much in the box. A couple of cables, a couple of stickers if you want to put them on your doors or windows saying this home is protected by Canary. I'm not going to personally use those. And then the device itself, which I've seen pictures, I've seen video, but holding it, it's a nice looking device. It's unlike a lot of the competition, you really can't tell it's a camera unless you're right up against it. You can, if you're looking at the front of it, you can tell there's a lens there. And then so setting up the app, this is one of the negatives I have with the entire experience, is that it takes forever. While the setup process is easy, don't get me wrong, but it takes forever to go through it. There are 10 gazillion screens you have to go through. You have to set up an account and give it your address and give it your phone number and tell it where the Canary is going to be, like what room, and do you want Wi-Fi or Ethernet. And halfway through the setup process, it actually asks you to take that. There's a yellow 3.5 millimeter audio cable that came with and came in the box, and it asks you to connect the Canary to whatever device you're using to set it up. I don't know why it does this, but you can't even finish the setup process without it. Getting into the app, this is a beautifully designed app. Not a whole lot to do. I mean, the first thing you see is a big Watch Live button, and so of course that's the first thing that I tap on. And I told my wife, "You're not going to be in the video, don't worry about it." She hates being on camera, and she just happened to be there opening a beer when I was testing this out. So, hey honey. Alright, so I've got the Canary fully set up and ready to go, and I think it's in a pretty good position. The video angle and everything looks good to me. So now's the time to try this thing out and see how well it's going to work. And I thought, who better to help me out with that than the professionals? And by the professionals, I mean a professional ninja.
I've accepted the task to break into this home that has the Canary.
Alright, so the Canary performed very well in all the tests that I did, not just the one with the Ninja. And so far, 3 weeks in, I'm pretty happy with it. Would I say that it's worth it? Well, yeah, I think so, depending on your situation. $250 is a little expensive, but you got to keep in mind that, a good IP camera is going to start probably around $150 and just go up from there. And you're not just getting really great hardware with this, you're getting the mobile app as well. And for me, moving from a DIY system to this, I'm loving the convenience features of the auto arm and disarm when I'm coming and going from the house. The instant notifications are of course amazing. For me, not having to remember to turn on and off notifications on my old system is worth the price of admission alone. So I would say, you know, for sure, if you don't have a camera right now, something like the Canary, I think, is revolutionary, and I would not hesitate to go and get something like this. Again, I would say that everybody needs a home security camera if you can afford one. It just takes one time of something happening in your house for something like this to pay for itself. So guys, that's my thoughts so far. Loving the Canary. Maybe we'll check back in 6 months to a year and see how it's performing more long term, but so far, I'm liking it.